Hi, welcome. Mike McMillan here, and thank you for stopping by. Well, today what we'll do is look at creating videos to promote your business or service. And if you have a business or service, well, good for you. Now, the one thing to keep in mind all the time is that any video you create to promote that business, that service, will act as an advanced sales agent for that business or service. It goes out there in the field and it works for you, just like a real salesman would work for your business. Now, many of you know that I was an inner city high school teacher for nearly 20 years, and I bring that up for a purpose, which I'll show you in just a second. But right now, let's take a look at some of the things we want to keep in mind when you create your video. Okay, well, the very first thing that your video needs to do is introduce your business or service to the viewer. And the second thing is to create a degree of trust or confidence in the fact that you can deliver your service to potential customers. Okay? And the third thing is your video must provide a clear call to action for the viewer. In other words, if they like what they see, how can they contact you? How can they get a consultation, a phone call, talk with you more about in person or maybe over the phone about what you can do to help that person out. Hey, this is Mike. Just 10 seconds. Look, if you're interested in having higher rankings for your videos in the YouTube search function and having your video show up as suggested videos next to popular videos in your niche, then get my free 24-page ebook and I'll show you exactly how to do this. Okay, just click on the link in the description below this video. Okay, well, the reason that I mentioned that I'm a former teacher and I spent nearly 20 years in the classroom is one of the things that one of my best mentors helped me with or explained to me that effective teaching often boils down to a particular delivery system. And it's true in your videos too. The first thing you do is in your video or in the classroom is you explain to students what it is that you're going to teach them. Okay, gives them a primer, so that they know what's coming, what they're going to learn. The second thing, whether it's in the classroom or in a video that you create, is that then you deliver that instruction, you deliver your sales message, you deliver your key points, okay? And the third thing is, then towards the end of the video or towards the end of your lecture in the classroom, you recap the strong points that you've made in your video. So you tell them what you're going to learn, you teach them, and then you recap or tell them what you have taught them. That's what I did in the classroom. It served me well, and it works in videos as well. So 3 other things that I learned in the classroom that helped me in teaching and they help me in creating videos and can help you is, if at all possible, show them the real thing in your video. If you have a landscape business, show your workers out doing a job and how well it looks. Show them the real thing in motion, in live video, if you can do that. Now, if you can't do that, and as a science teacher, there were a lot of things I talked about where I couldn't show them the inside of a nuclear reactor up close with me standing there pointing at the rods and all the things. If you can't show them live in person, show them a model or an image of what it is you're talking about. Again, if you are a landscape business, show them pictures of your people out on the job, contacting customers, so on and so forth. So show them the real thing when you can. If you can't show them the real thing, show them an image or a model of the real thing. Okay? And third, if you can't do either one of those 2 things, then you can stand there and do a headshot video like I'm doing and just talk about it. So show them the real thing, or show them an image of the real thing, or tell them about the real thing. And those work best when you blend them together. We have some live action video, maybe some shots of your people out on the job providing their service to people in your community, and some clips of you talking directly into the camera. So show them the real thing, show them a model or an image of the real thing, or tell them about the real thing. Those are the 3 things that you can do in your video. Well, let's look at some examples of what I'm talking about. Okay, well, let's suppose that you have an event planning business, okay, where you put on events for people, for corporations, for other businesses, so on and so forth. And like I said, the first thing that you should try to do is incorporate some kind of live action video into your promotional videos. You know, maybe just a short clip or a few short clips where you can show people exactly what it is that you do. Well, right here, remember I said show them the real thing. And you can use pan and zoom effects in editing. Panning just means moving across an image, or a group of people in this case, moving across to create the illusion of motion. And zooming just refers to, of course, zooming in or zooming out to again give the appearance of motion. And as you do this, then it may be that you want to do a voiceover over this and talk over this video that you've incorporated into your promotional video, this clip. Or if you just want to have it silent and then add some music to that, you could do that just like this. And you can get free music clips on YouTube. They have hundreds, maybe thousands of them that you can use absolutely free. You can download them and use them. And adding some music like this can make a big difference. Now, suppose that you don't have any live action video, but you do have some photos of, again, maybe this is an event that, you know, you're an event planner and you put on this event and you want to show people this. Rather than doing just a still clip, a still static shot of your event that you're doing, you can again use panning and zooming to pan across, in this case the audience, and to zoom in or zoom out to create the illusion of a little bit more motion than there is, sort of like a Ken Burns effect, like Ken uses in almost all of the documentaries that he creates. Again, that can be very, very effective. And then if you're unable to do that, you don't have an image to use, of course you can, like right here, here's a young man, and you can just stand in front of a background and talk about what you do, your business or service. Do some, you know, FaceTime there and just do a talk. Again, you can pan or zoom to create a little bit more motion in your talk, and that can break up your video a little bit. And of course, probably the best way to do this is to incorporate all three of these methods, to show some live action video, some short live action video clips, to show some images, and to do some live talking to your viewers, and incorporate all three of those techniques to create a really cool video. Okay, well, this goes for all businesses, but especially if you have a new business or service that you are promoting. One of the biggest things you can do is ask your clients, your customers, for testimonials and include in your videos. This can be a powerful, powerful tool for getting new clients. And it can help you close more sales down the road. And as always, I wish you tremendous success with all you do with your video projects.